Let me start this morning. So we're going to do our traditional Friday's Hero and Employee of the Week, and we have a Good Samaritan Award today as well. But first, we're going to start off with absolutely one of my favorite things as mayor. One of the really, truly great things that happens in Albuquerque, really one of the truly great things that happens in this country and around the world, and that is Gathering of Nations, which will be coming up here in a couple of weeks on April 26th and 28th and 29th will be the powwow, but on the night before on April 27th will be the Miss Indian World Talent Competition. With me today are the Matthews family members. Derek Matthews is here, Melanie Matthews is here, and Dr. Lita Matthews is here. And with us also is Danielle Tashina Finn, who's Miss Indian World 2016. She's here all the way from Standing Rock, North Dakota. So welcome.
Thank you.
Good to see you again.
You too.
We talked a while back, so we're glad you're back in our city. Dan Mayfield's going to talk about some music as well. Derek will give you more of the details. As you know, this year, the Gathering of Nations has moved to their new home at Tingley Coliseum and at Expo New Mexico, which is now powwow grounds at Expo New Mexico and Tingley Coliseum. I'm going to have Derek give you the specifics on this on the event, but we're going to have over 700 tribes from throughout the United States, Canada, and around the world. We will have 100,000 people from all over the world visit our city. Our hotels are going to be full. The small businesses are going to benefit greatly from this event. This has a multiple $1 million impact on our community, about over $20 million economic impact from Gathering of Nations in the city of Albuquerque, 50,000 room nights. It's awesome. It's awesome from the standpoint of we are really the center of a beautiful thing and an important thing from an economic standpoint. But as importantly as that is, as a mayor, what I see this is, and the reason I have so much and such a profound respect for the Matthews family, is this is an opportunity to come together in a time where folks aren't coming together very well. This is a chance to not just say that you are all about diversity. This is diversity coming to our city. This is diversity. This is celebrating diversity. This is educating all of us. It is a cultural event. It is an arts event. It is a music event. But I've never taken someone to the Gathering of Nations that didn't come out of that different in a very good way. And it's hard to explain. I'm not being very good with my words today. It is just an iconic event. It is an important social event. It is an important civic event, and it is an amazing thing to see. And it's here. And the Matthews family has had opportunities to take it other places. I know they have, and they've had to navigate through some challenges with venues and et cetera. But they have told me, we met our first year when I was in office, and they are all about us and our place. And so I just want to thank you, Derek, and I'm going to turn it over to Derek here in just a moment. I want to thank you for allowing me for the last 8 years to be part of your family on this. Last year, they gave me a Chief Joseph blanket, and it is proudly displayed in my home. And it's one of the truly great things I've ever received from anybody, because I know where it came from in the heart. So I appreciate you so much, and let's have you give some of the details here. So this is Derek Matthews, and he is going to tell you more about the details, and then we'll go through and have a few other speakers. So Derek, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, first I want to thank the mayor for having us here and all these many years, and we've had friendship with a lot of different mayors, but we've never been able to come here so often, and to have the mayor's office as support like this is just phenomenal. We're home started right here. We've picked ourselves up from the bottom and learned every year we're learning more as to how to produce the event. We look at other events that are even larger than ours to understand how audiences attract to events and what they're looking for and how to keep them interested. And the Gathering of Nations, now going to 34th year, is really something that took off from an idea and gained wings and legs pretty much on its own. And so this year is really monumental. It's like a fresh start. I want to first start by thanking you as well for being here and covering us for so much of this whole solid 1 year of what looked like it was going to be trauma and tragedy turns out to be really a great thing that's coming about. We're moving on to the fairgrounds. It's now called the Powwow Grounds at Expo, New Mexico, and Tingley Coliseum, which we weren't too sure how that was going to work out, is coming along really, really well. Our outside venue is acres and acres and acres of space that we never had before. And we're working with a fantastic crew. Dan Morning and his team, they know events, they know how to produce events. They're really making us at home there. We've been able to come and, before even moving in, watch them work, watch how they do what they do. And it's made it really good for us. As you know, the powwow is going to be Friday, Saturday, April 28th and 29th. The Miss Indian World pageant is just down the street from here at the Convention Center, Kiva Auditorium, that Thursday. And you'll be talking to her in just a little bit, or she'll be talking to you. And there's so many different things coming on at the powwow this year. Our grand entries are going to be fantastic. We've had a great response from probably our largest year for dancers than we've had in many, many years because of the attention and the fact that this is the heart of Indian country. This powwow is it's been referred to as the Super Bowl of powwows. And so with that being, the responsibility to us to keep it going has been really something, love of life and very important to many, many people. And we had lots and lots of offers to move on, and the offers were pretty good in big cities and little cities and even out of the United States. But there's no place like home. And Albuquerque is home. And what a lot of people didn't understand is we're so rooted here that a lot of our crew and a lot of the people we work with and a lot of our vendors, a lot of the people that we actually employ and we do work with, we would be leaving them behind. And that was just more than we could really, these are friends, this is a small community and such, and that would have been just over the top to do that. And starting over, it's been a lot of work to move into this new venue. I can't imagine how much work it would have been anywhere else. So we're really happy to be here. We've got a lot of cool things going on. In the expansion, we're able to move on to a brand new performance stage there. Our stage 49 is going to be great, and Dan will be talking about that. We have something brand new this year, is a teepee village. We actually have grass. And so we're going to plant ourselves on the grass, and it's going to be a warm, quiet place with evening activities and light-hearted type things that will go on there. And also another feature this year is we're going to be bringing the sacred white buffalo. And it's too long to tell the story, but it's in our program book, so make sure you get one. But the white buffalo is very sacred to many different tribes, especially the Lakota and the Sioux people. And there's really a cool story that is just mind-blowing. And we happened to met an individual here last summer, who had just had a white buffalo born, and when we heard it, we lit up. He couldn't believe why we were so excited. And so we went out to see the buffalo in December. Before we got there, he had two more born, one on Thanksgiving Day and another one on Christmas Day. And the sacredness of this white buffalo is so special that we actually took a Lakota medicine man with us to bless the herd. And an experience where the buffalo are as close to us as you are to us right now, no fences or anything. And when he prayed and when he sang, the buffalo began to come to us, and when they came in front, they lowered their heads and listened to his prayer. And when he was done, they then walked on. And through the thing, we were holding our breath. I mean, it's like standing in front of a herd of buffalo or a field of bears, kind of, so you don't know what's going to happen, but there was a lot of respect there. And he explained how the buffalo are a part of their family and that the importance of that. So be sure to check that out. And just the differences that we've got in Tingley, you'll see a lot of nuances, a lot of things that you're familiar with, but at the same time, there's a lot of brand new stuff that's going to be going on. And the show is just packed, and I'm going to pass it on to Danielle so she can tell you more, and Dan will be on right after that.
Okay. Yahani Washday. Good morning, everybody. I am the 2016-2017 Miss Indian World. My name is Danielle Tashina Finn. I am Hunkpapa Lakota, Ihanktawan Dakota, Assiniboine, and Métis, and I'm a citizen of the Standing Rock Sioux tribe. And I am the 33rd Miss Indian World, so this year we're going to have our 34th Miss Indian World. there are 27 contestants, which is quite a large group of contestants this year. And I'm very excited. They come from all over the United States, all over, even in remote parts of Canada they come from. So it's really going to be exciting to see them share their culture, and it's going to be very exciting. You guys will be able to get a up-close and personal showcase of their talent on April 27th at the Kiva Auditorium at the Albuquerque Convention Center. And it's going to be really exciting because they each get 3 minutes to show you a little bit of their culture, their tradition, what's unique to them as Native people, because we all know we're all very, very different. And this is what it's all about. It's showcasing how we all are very different, but yet we all can come together. And then on Friday at 1:30 at Stage 49, we will be doing the public speaking contest, which is another portion of the pageant. And after that, Saturday is the crowning. That's the most exciting moment. So if you guys have to come for that, do that. That's the best part, obviously, because you can win and it's really exciting and fun. But it's really exciting. You get to see everybody represented after the grand entry, and it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience and moment, and so very excited to be a part of this family. So thank you, Mayor Barry, for having us here today. So there, come to Miss Indian World Pageant, everybody. There you go.
Thanks, Danielle. Appreciate
Yeah.
it. I'm going to bring, give her a round of applause. Thank you for visiting.
Yeah, thank you.
Dan Mayfield's going to talk to you about Stage 49 and what Stage 49, well, you're going to find out from Dan. Dan's local, man, he's like everything music, everything cultural too in Albuquerque. So he's going to tell you a little bit about that. But let me, and I'm going to make just a few last comments when Dan's done. So go ahead, Dan.
All right, thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, Danielle. And if you haven't been to Stage 49, it is going to be rocking this year. We love Stage 49, and this is the contemporary music stage for the Gathering of Nations. So the powwow grounds are really going to be rocking all night on the 28th and the 29th. We have some very, very special guests coming this year, some bands and some musicians we're really excited about. We have DJ Logic coming, and he's coming with Derek Reed. The name may not ring a bell to Vernon Reed, thank you. Vernon Reed's name may not be household name, but he was named the 68th best guitarist by Rolling Stone magazine, and he was a guitar player for the band Living Colour in the 90s. And we're really excited to have him coming. And he's not just going to be performing on his own, he's going to be performing with DJ Logic and a lot of our own local musicians from here in Albuquerque and New Mexico. So a chance for locals to play with one of the greatest guitar players that ever lived. But with him, we've also got another 30 musicians playing all day on Friday the 28th and Friday the 29th, as well as the special Miss Indian World public speaking competitions and everything else. It's really going to be a lot of fun at Stage 49. And this is the first time we've actually had like a really great venue for it. In the past at the Pit, it was good, but this, we have an outdoor pavilion at the powwow grounds specifically made for outdoor performances like this. So it's a chance for everybody to get out there and dance. We also have the band called State Line coming, and they're a very, very big country band. They've had several top 10 hits, and we're really looking forward to having them here. So wear your boots, because we're expecting 1,000 people to be two-stepping in the crowd on Saturday night for them. So we hope to see you at Stage 49.
Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it. So, Derek, how do folks get tickets? Come on up and tell people how to get there.
You can, until the 20th?
Yes.
Till April 20th, you can get them online at our website, www.gatheringofnations.com, and they are always available at the door, at the gates. They'll be selling the Miss Indian World tickets throughout at the pageant, and as well as the vendors that are checking in on Thursday. And we've got more stuff we can do this year. We've got VIP seating, and it's just about sold out. We're well over 10% sold already. That's, in the terms of concerts, that means you're on. So we're doing really, really well. The excitement is good, and for all of you that would like more information about Miss Indian World, the pageant, and the stage, and grand entry times, and all that, do check out the website. We're really proud of our new website that was redone this past fall right here by Real Time Solutions, just right here downtown, and it's been fantastic. And the cooperation that we're getting, not just here in Albuquerque, but around the country and around the world, has been just more than the three of us could ever imagine. I mean, it's just been something, and sometimes you don't understand what's going on because we work it so hard, we don't realize how much it means to so many other people. And at the same time, the threat that we might be leaving, it was really something that you don't know what you've got till it's almost gone. And behind that, so many people have just rallied behind it and thrown their support, and it's just been fantastic. And thank you guys for covering it all too.
Thanks, Derek. Appreciate you. Thank you. So let's, I talk to people a lot, and you'd be surprised how many people in Albuquerque, even though there's 100,000 people that come to this event, I talk to people all the time that were born and raised in Albuquerque, and they've never been. Make this the year. Make this the year that you take time to go. Miss Indian World competition, it's a whole different thing. I mean, the thing about it is this isn't just one thing. There are so many different things to see, whether it's the grand entry, Miss Indian World, fascinating, beautiful thing to watch. So just catch your breath. Think about that weekend of the 27th, 28th, 29th. Come on out. Bring your kids. Bring your family. Call somebody from out of town. Have them come in, stay at your house. Bring them down, because it's like nothing else you've ever seen, and we are so proud and we are so blessed to have this in our community. Thank you again to the Matthews family and everyone. So we'll see you there. I'll be there.
All right.
All right, man. We'll see you, brother.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you. Thank you.